my viewers and welcome to all the youngsters who are watching this video. Today in this video we're going to discuss mind versus brain. I have conducted ample number of workshops and I asked this question to everybody who are present in my workshop. So people give different answers that they don't know where their mind is, but they know that brain is the smallest organ in the skull. Yes, my friends, you are very correct. Brain is the smallest organ in the skull that controls the various activities of our body, like the nervous system, the digestive system, the respiratory system. What we see, hear, touch, feel, all is controlled by the brain. But where is the mind? I asked and people are stuck. So let's discuss where the mind is and what the mind does for us. So it is a very important faculty of the brain. Now, have you seen a computer? What does the computer do? You have seen that it has got a CPU, a mental memory unit, and it has got an input device like the keyboard and an output device like the screen. Same is with the mind. So, how do you input the various variables in the mind? Let's say, if you see the CPU is the hardware of the computer. And whatever program is needed in this, you have to implement a software in it to upload the computer. So similar is the mind. Mind is that software which is needed to run the brain. Now let's do a small experiment with me. Everybody of you, just whatever I instruct you, do along with me. Let's say you are in your office or in your school. Everybody of you, just imagine that you are in your school or you are in your office. Just close your eyes for a minute and see. What will you see? See that you are going home, either taking a cab or you are going on foot or you are taking a bus to reach your home. As you reach the home, you ring the doorbell. Somebody opens the door for you. See who is that person opens. It could be your mother, your wife, your son. And then you sit in your drawing room. The person hands you a glass of water. The water is very crystal clear, but you don't feel it like drinking it. So you get up and move to the fridge. You know where the fridge is. What is the color of the fridge? Now open the fridge and take out a lemon. Everybody can see the color of the lemon is yellow. Go to the kitchen, pick up the knife. You know where the knife is kept. Cut the lemon into 4 pieces and put half of the lemon into the water. And 1/4 just keep it or bite it into your mouth. Now how do you feel? Yes, my friends, I know most of you will be salivating with a sour taste. How does this happen? Did you analyze? You were sitting in your office, you were sitting in the school, but everything was like a movie. Yes, my friends, our mind is a recorded movie of your past experiences. So, whatever instruction I was giving, it was going because it knew the way from the school to home. It also knew the color of your fridge, color of the lemon, the taste of the lemon. So, everything in our mind is just a bundle of memories and experience. And mind is that faculty which helps you to take wherever you want to go. So you can say it is a program or the software which is required to run the brain. Now let's see, whatever I am shooting is shooting with this camera. A camera has a lens, right? So our brain is like the Polaroid camera. It clicks a picture and the picture is on the mental screen, and the screen will never be in one frame. It will have 2-3 frames together. You can see that you are going to school or going to home was one frame. You could also hear what was the noise going behind that. You could hear the traffic, or you could hear whose voice was that, who said when you rang the doorbell. Also you could analyze the taste of the lemon. So you see there is a different bundle of memories and there are different files in our brain too. There is a special file called the visual file which has pictures of various things you have seen all throughout your life. There is a special file called the auditory file which helps you to recognize different voices, and it also helps to have emotions stored in along with that memory frame. So this is all for today between mind and brain. Tomorrow we are going to discuss what thoughts are and how a thought is formed. Before signing off, I would like to introduce myself to you. Myself, Anjana Baliga, homemaker turned entrepreneur, mother of two and a cat Mimi, and a wife to an assiduous husband who has trained more than 1 lakh health volunteers all over the country. I am a life coach, public speaker, and author of the book 10x Brain Power Can Be Yours Too. You can also, I give mental counseling for all youth suffering from anxiety, anger, and addiction below 50. This I do to NLP and hypnotherapy. Thank you.